Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so much. I am so excited because I have my Sephora VIB sale. I am a Rouge, so I had last weekend and this weekend to shop. I was hoping to get this up yesterday. Well, I'm filming this on Sunday. I was hoping to get it up before you guys got to the sale, but that didn't happen, which is good because you have yours starts this next weekend. I don't have everything because 2 items I did order online this past weekend because I was waiting for my paycheck, of course, and they were online only or my store didn't have them. The one they said they actually had, so I'm going to put a picture right here. It is the Deborah Lippmann Winter Romance set, and they are so cute with their little fur stole and bow tie. And she's like, we don't carry nail polish when I went into the store, and I was like, but when I looked, it said you had it. And she's like, well, it might not be sellable anymore. And I was like, but it just came out, like it's on the new page. There's a guy that works at our local store that's awesome, and he actually went to the back and found one of these items for me because when I went in, it was not available. It wasn't out, but it said it was available when I went online. So that's really frustrating. The other is the Kevin Aquan Nude Pop. That's what it looks like. I really wanted this and it wasn't something that was sold in my store. So I did pick that up. I decided to get that one instead of the Huda nude palette because that's not limited edition. So I only bought limited edition during this holiday sale because I wanted to make sure that I got holiday and limited edition things and didn't have FOMO from them. So the first thing I got is from Violet Voss. This is the Berry Burst palette. These are her fun. That was weird. All of a sudden it just stopped filming. So when I went in yesterday, they only had 3 of the 4 palettes and they only had 1 each and then the tester. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it because I did think it looked really pretty and I love Violet Voss's shimmers. Oh my gosh. The palettes that I have from her are just some of my absolute favorites. I love them so much. Oh, look at those shimmers. So pretty. So I'm so excited about getting the Berry Burst Fun Size palette. Next up is the Tickled Peach mini palette from Too Faced. This is the one that they didn't have out on the shelf and I asked about, and the lovely guy actually went and found it for me. I knew I needed this one as soon as it came out and it sold out really fast on Too Faced's website. So I had to get it. I wore this in a video that I filmed last week because I wore it the day that I bought it, basically. I love my Too Faced palettes. I love the peach ones because they smell amazing and they have really great pigmentation as well. So that was the next purchase. I got a lot of minis because everything that I really wanted was a mini. I picked up the Emerald Obsessions palette as well. I have not swatched it yet. Look at how pretty it is. We're gonna do that mint and then this green and this green. Wow. Okay. Oh, that one is really light, but that might be good. I was worried about having to find another like single to do a brow bone highlight. So I think that will actually work. I also picked up the Emerald Obsessions to round out the set that I wanted. The topaz, just the browns. I am not that into browns, so I was not too excited about that one. So I did not, that one I'm planning to not get. That middle one is not as good as the other ones. It still left a lot on my finger as well that doesn't want to come off. So I wonder how that would apply with a brush or if it needs like a glitter glue or something. It also doesn't want to come off on my makeup wipe either. That's not very fun. Before I move on, I thought I would talk to you about some of the samples that I got. It was a Sephora Miracle. I actually got the samples that I asked for when I ordered online. I had asked for the Tata Harper Regenerating Cleanser. I got that. The Bulgari, I don't know, some Bulgari fragrance, as well as the Viktor and Rolf Flower Bloom. I got all three. I was absolutely just amazed. Then the next one, they didn't send me what I asked. I can't remember what I asked for, but it was not the Kevin Aucoin Lighted Up Celestial Skin Lightening Liquid, because I would not ask for a liquid highlighter. I know that. I did get another sample of the Flower Bomb Bloom, which I do like, so I was excited about that. The second time I went in store, they also ended up giving me this. This is the Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro Exfoliating Shampoo, which I'm excited to try. That sounds like it's probably up my alley. But the first time I went in, it was not a great experience because it was the day they were doing the extra bag of samples and you were supposed to get all this stuff, and it had a Boom Boom cream in it and like an Hourglass lipstick and or NARS or something. Just a whole bunch of stuff. And I asked for that sample bag and she's like, oh yeah. And then she gave me this and I was like, oh, well, maybe they're just all foil packets. I don't know. And then I got out and looked at it and got home and I was like, are you serious? Because she actually looked in it and I thought, oh, maybe something was missing in the other one that she was looking in. She gave me curl shampoo and conditioner and a leave-in defining cream, which a leave-in defining cream on stick straight hair is not going to work. And I had my hair down that day and it was very obvious that it was not styled at all. So I was really bummed that one, I didn't get the advertised samples and that the person didn't seem to know about them at all and didn't even say, oh, I'm sorry, we're out. Just that, oh yeah, here you go. No, that's not the samples that were advertised. And I get that there's, like they say, it's not the same in all stores, but it should be comparable to a bag of like 10 samples instead of 3 hair samples for something that obviously doesn't work for the customer. So I was quite irritated. And I know like curl shampoo you can use on straight hair, but my hair is so fine and it's really healthy. Like, I know that sounds terrible, but it's really healthy because I don't heat style and I don't dye my hair or anything. So if I put that on, my hair would look like a drowned rat because it would just weigh it down and make it too greasy, which is what happens with a lot of the time with other products anyway. So I will be passing along those samples, but it was just disappointing because I had gone in specifically to store for that. And I had brought somebody in too, just in case they were like, oh, well, you didn't bring anybody in. Well, I did bring somebody in. So yeah. Anyway, on a brighter note, I picked up this guy. This is the Natasha De Nona Mini Star Palette. I decided to get this one because one, it was limited edition, and the colors just spoke to me more than in the Mini Lila or the Mini Sunset. That blue brown, I was really excited to try. I have not tried any Natasha De Nona shadows. Oh, that was so soft, that matte one. Ooh, that matte seemed to be really nice. So that actually is my favorite of the 3 that I swatched. So I picked that guy up because this is a much more affordable Natasha De Nona. I mean, it's not like a ton of shadows, but it's also not $129 for a palette. I guess I do have the tropical palette, but I feel like that one is different than her other formulas. I don't know. Let me know. If you've tried other Natasha De Nonas, let me know. The big purchase that I made was the Ambient Lighting Palette number 4 from Hourglass. I do have 2 and 3, so I wanted to get 4. It is really reflective all over the place. It has 2 blushes, a bronzer, 2 finishing powders, and a strobe powder. So this is the strobe powder. I don't think the finishing powder is going to show up at all, but we can try. That is what they look like. So they're really nice and natural, which some days I just really need right now I am going through and I'm trying to weed out all of my maybes from my collections, my collection videos where I was like, I don't know if I want to give it a chance. So that's what I've been trying to do. So I have not used some of my things that I really want to use because I'm trying to decide if I like something or not, or why I don't know if I like it or not because I never got around to using it. Finally, I picked up some lippies because of course I'm going to pick up some lipsticks because that's who I am. I picked up this is the Hollywood lip set from Charlotte Tilbury. I got this one online and then it was in store and I was like, I did not think that would be in store. So there are 2 shades in this. There is Showgirl, which I did wear the other day and it was a little darker than I was expecting. It didn't seem too dark and then I was like, whoa, that's a little darker than I was expecting. And then the other one is Too Bad I'm Bad. This one seems to be a little brighter. I've not worn this one yet. They both look really pretty though. That is that one. So really liked the Showgirl that I wore the other day. And I really enjoyed the Bond Girl lipstick that I got in the Sephora Favorites lip kit. And then I picked up this trio from Pat McGrath because I've been wanting to try some of her lipsticks. But I just, since they're only online, I've had the hardest time trying to decide which one I want. I like to see them in person. And I actually went and saw this trio in person in the store, and that's why I picked it up. This is not the nude set. This is the brighter color set. And there is a ton of sequins in this package. So I'm going to try to leave them in here. And it did have, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little plastic thing that was holding the lipsticks together, which makes sense because I wondered how, didn't even think about how they stood up in there by themselves. The first shade here, this is Elson. Oh, that's a pretty color. Then we have Full Panic. Oh, this is the pink one. This is the one I was most excited about. That looks so pretty. Really, really nice. And then my last one is Obsessed, which I think is probably apt for my makeup relationship with makeup. So those are what they all look like. That is it for my Sephora VIB holiday sale. I tried to not go crazy. I had a lot more in my basket, both online and for things that I was hoping to get in store. I really wanted the NARS Hot Tryst palette, but I didn't have enough money to get it the first weekend. So I had it in my basket for second weekend and it sold out right away. It might have even sold out before the second weekend started for VIB Rouge. Anyway, I had to wait till my paycheck went through before I could purchase it, obviously. So I missed out on that. I'm still hoping that it will come back in stock and I can get it, or someplace else that carries it, they'll have a sale. I think Macy's has it in Nordstrom. I don't know if they'll do a sale or not. But let me know what you got during the sale. Did you take advantage of the sale, or are you planning to? If you are a VIB or a Beauty Insider, you have different weekends. So I will try to remember to put the codes down below and the weekends. I'm sure you already know and have planned. So I want to know what's on your wish list or what you bought if you are a Rouge as well. I hope you are all having a fantastic day and I can't wait to talk to you next time. Bye.